Hey everybody, how you doing today? It's now Monday, October 19th, and what a fantastic week that we've had so far. And we got an even better week coming up ahead of us. Why? Because we choose to make it that way. You know, on October 4th, I'm going to be speaking at an event of small business leaders and students. And one of the things I'm going to be speaking about is the title of my talk is 3 Seconds to Impress. So what I want to share with you today is just a little bit of what that's going to be about. And what I want to do is give you a kickstart to how you can be an impressive person right off the bat within those 3 seconds. You have 3 seconds. Now, the general rule really is anywhere from 3 to 7. I've even heard 15 seconds it takes to truly impress somebody. In other words, when you walk out on stage or when you're making that first introduction, within those few seconds, people already, and we do it naturally, we have already assessed whether we like this person and want to continue on a conversation and get to know this person, or we don't like this person and we're going to approach them very cautiously. We're going to have our guard up if they're coming towards us, and we're going to be very cautious of everything they say, and with a lot of scrutiny. So one thing I've learned is that anytime I want to connect with people, and I have a workshop called Becoming a Master Connector, and one of the things you want to really do when you connect with people, and this is the thing we're talking about today, 3 seconds to impress, okay, is smile. Smile. I'm going to tell you 3 things. The first thing is smile. Did you know that smiling at somebody is infectious, that they can't help but smile back? When you walk by somebody and you just smile with a little head nod, they smile back. Now, don't give them the old Cheshire cat type smile, but give them a genuine smile like, hey, it's great to see you kind of smile. So the first thing is smile. And did you ever notice that we all look a whole lot better when we smile? We really do. The next thing is eyes. Connect with your eyes. When you're communicating with people, look them in the eye. Look them in the eye. When you're listening to them, look them in the eye so they know that you're getting connected with them. So if you're walking out on stage, smiling is huge. Eye contact. Make eye contact with the people you're speaking with or with a person that you're going to be communicating with. So make sure to keep that eye contact as you're smiling. Did you know that when you're smiling, okay, your eyes are smiling too? And one of the things I've noticed that's just absolutely attractive on most people is when they're smiling and their eyes happen to smile with them. You know, it's a beautiful thing, and that makes a connection with us. It's an attractant, and it draws us toward them. And then finally, the last thing I want to just give you is name. Name. So when you're speaking someone's name, when you can ask for their name, you know, then repeat their name a few times, because the sweetest thing to anyone's ear is the sound of their own name. So when you can address somebody and approach somebody by announcing their name, there's a closeness, there's a connection that you developed. It's a relationship building tool that if you can speak someone's name, then you're now connecting to that person. Now, let's say, okay, like many people, and I'm guilty of this, say, well, Jay, I asked their name in the beginning, but then I forgot what their name was. Well, it's okay, because here's what I know. If you try to pretend you didn't remember their name, like say, hey, buddy, hey, dude, hey, little gal, whatever it is that you like to say when you just suddenly can't remember their name, try to eliminate that. The best thing to do is just be straight up and authentic and just be real and ask them, hey, I'm so sorry, but could you tell me what your name was again? That shows not that you are that you're forgetful as much as it is you're compassionate and you care. You care about that person. I know when I ask somebody what their name is, and then I have to go back and say, excuse me, I'm so sorry, but could you tell me what your name was again? What was your name again? And then right then you start remembering it, because it's repetition. Once you get the name, repeat their name as you're talking to them. Now, that doesn't mean every single sentence you begin and end with their name. But throughout the conversation, mention their name. Hey, Bob, it's a pleasure to meet you. All right, well, thank you very much. Bob, tell me this. What do you think about this? Oh, I understand. Okay. All right. Well, Bob, what about this? So repeat their name constantly, because as you're repeating their name, you're looking at them. That's one method, actually, to remember their name. And when we hear our name, then that creates an additional relationship. So within those few 3 to 7 seconds, I'll say, do those things. Smile, make that eye contact and ask their name and then repeat their name. And that's going to help you in those 3 seconds to impress somebody. And also a great way to connect. I'm Jay Goff with Legacy Leadership International, and you've been listening to A Moment with Jay.